Shots Fired Podcast, in association with Ashy Entertainment, brings to you the Sunday Night Rant with Simon Phoenix. Tap in. Yo, what's good with it? It's your boy, Simon Phoenix, Shots Fired Podcast, Sunday Night Rant. If you are new to the program, the information above your head is how you're going to send the email. But you know us, we also take your phone calls so you can hit the line, see the number, call us 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right?
Yeah, 8 to 9, man.
He just be sitting there like...
Hey, I'm just pointing.
The figure shit is amazing.
Hey, you called me Vanna Black last time, so I figured I would do that part.
I had to call all that shit out, bro.
All right, I got you.
All right. So that's how you're going to get your topic on the show. It's a topic-driven show. Get it, got it, good. All right, so we got Danny Jr. in the building. Third Rail is the makeup cameraman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Official roller. Put him to work around these here parts. All right, how you feel over there, Danny Jr.?
I'm all right.
Good?
How about yourself?
I can't complain.
Getting high and getting by. You know, that's what I do, and I'm really good at it. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what?
Hey,
I appreciate
be
that.
good at something.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing to be good at.
I mean,
right?
it's what I'm good at currently.
Hey, like I said, you got to be good at something.
That's what's up.
Getting high and getting by. Hey,
That's what's up.
There's other things, but I don't want to get into that.
Okay, I mean, I don't need you up here, telling your freaky deaky stories.
I mean, I don't got too many of them.
I don't know, man. I feel like you probably was at one of them Diddy parties.
I mean, not no Diddy party. You know what I'm talking about?
Not the diddler.
Yeah, he
I
was
party
with
like
the
Dwayne The Rock
diddler.
Johnson.
Not the diddler.
He was with the diddler. Hey, the crazy shit
no
is...
baby oil, no.
We've
listen.
been arguing for months with people like, we the first people called him the diddler. We
Here
was,
in Michigan.
hey, bro, we
Here
was,
in Michigan?
we was
diddler.
the
Yes.
diddler. We was
The
calling him
diddler.
the diddler for like a year before all this shit happened.
Yes.
Diddy done it.
Every time, look, because we were talking about Jaguar Wright, and I was like, man, she just be painting him like he the, and then the mom was like, he the diddler. I said, yes, that's what I was gonna say. And then from then on, we was calling him the
devil
diddler.
of the industry,
Bro.
diddler.
So I'm saying it in the camera like, yo, Shots Fired Podcast last year was calling P. Diddy the diddler. So if anybody else was doing it before then, let us know. But we was doing it at least a year before.
For sure.
All this shit happened.
All of it happened. We knew who he was. We knew who he was. Shit, as soon as I heard my man had goddamn hidden cameras. Oh yeah, he the diddler, bro. Cause he probably send you the tape right when it get to your part. And he be like, oh shit,
See that shit
I
right
was
there.
at that party.
That's you right there. You on your third bottle of baby oil.
Listen, they going through the old interviews, and if you look at the old interviews, the shit that this nigga be saying,
Bro.
Well, the worst interview that you possibly could have had with Puffy was the time that he was on Drinks Champs talking to Fabulous.
Daddy, I like it when you do like that, Daddy.
We party, but we ain't really party together. We ain't really party
And then
together.
the fact
You
that
gotta
Fabulous,
tell him no.
And then the fact that Fabulous had to like,
That was the craziest shit. Like you gotta tell him no. That's the
you
wildest
gotta
shit.
tell him no.
you gotta tell
You know
him
what's
no.
more shocking with the Puffy thing right now is how many celebrities was like, I left early. Hey man, all y'all didn't leave early. All y'all.
No, somebody got
Somebody
diddled.
was there.
Somebody got diddled.
Somebody
was
got
diddling.
Listen, nigga, what was it? 173 bottles of baby oil, 609 bottles of baby
It
oil.
was something ridiculous.
Right.
It was
Laced
something
with
crazy.
ridiculous. Hey.
Oh,
Crazy
and then
amount.
the fact that Costco had to come out with a statement and say, "Look, we don't even sell baby oil, so he didn't get it from us."
Hey man, how you got a major distributor being like, we don't do business with Puffy?
we have not
It's not
contributed
us.
to the
We swear to
diddler.
God, it's not us.
We
It is
have
not
not
us.
contributed to
He
the
did not
diddler.
get that. He did not get
No.
that from us. We don't even
No.
sell that. We don't sell that brand, bro. We don't sell
I
that
have
brand.
no clue.
So,
You
hey.
talking to the wrong person
Bro,
right now.
like I said, somebody I don't keep up with shit like that.
But it
you
was
know
like
that.
it was more
But-
likely direct to consumer because you know what I'm saying. He probably Bob Johnson, not that Bob Johnson, but him too. He was right at the Diddy party. I don't know.
Hey.
Damn, don't Don't do Bob like that,
was
man.
his baby
Don't do
oil laced
don't do the
with-
founder of BET like that, man. Don't do him like that.
Hey,
See how dirtbraggy y'all is? Y'all just be taking
somebody
strays
told me
at
the baby
cats.
oil was laced with ecstasy, sir.
I did hear that.
Somebody told me that.
I don't know if it's been proven yet.
I don't know, bro.
You know the feds
like
ain't
I said,
came
I
out
don't
and
keep
said
up with
it.
that shit because the shit is beyond me, bro. I don't see how motherfuckers really do keep up with.
See me because there was some comments made that I don't know, but some comments made that said that work.
It's always a dude that ain't Mike talking. It's always a dude that ain't Mike talking.
All I would say is, it's
what
some
he-
rich nigga
what
shit.
he was saying
It's some rich nigga
was-
shit if you can get a drug.
Can you tell us what he said, please? Person, that's
What he
on the
was
mic.
saying was it's quick absorption, especially through the bum, the bottom, the rump.
Well, why would you need it then, though?
Oh,
If
You
you've
know what I'm
already violated them, then why would they need it then?
No, so this,
no, that's
this
what I'm
is
saying. Like
leading
you gotta
into
be
violating.
You rub it on your skin and then you like.
But he said through the bum. So if
But
you got to
then-
their bum, then you already violated.
Well, I mean,
them.
so
That's all I'm saying.
So maybe he had somebody oil up the bum first. Maybe he had the Kardashians come in and oil up the asshole first.
Y'all shoot
They say
strays.
they agents. They say they agents, bro.
But yeah, who wouldn't want to be oiled up by a Kardashian?
I mean, I'd let Kim put her hands all on me, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Y'all tripping.
All on me, dog.
All on me, dog.
All I'm saying is y'all tripping.
Party
No,
over though.
I'm saying,
I'm just
though.
saying, as soon as I'm oiled up, party over though.
Unless
The party gonna be over you lying.
No.
You lying to me.
Cause soon as
If
she
you
go,
went to a party, hold on.
Listen to me. No,
y'all
before
not
you-
putting all the pieces on the table. Because all the pieces on the table would be you went to a celebrity party, you had drugs.
You did said drugs.
You did
You said
drugs.
drugs.
You
or
drank.
they rub said drugs.
That
on
you
you.
drank.
You've
and
absorbed the
they're telling you
drugs.
that everything has been tainted.
Or
And
somebody
then you
done Bill
tell me-
Cosby the shit out of you, sir.
And then they tell me that Khloe Kardashian came in there and rubbed you down. Oh yeah, bro, she had her way with you.
No, I skeeted in her face because she rubbed me with this hot oil. I'm done. That's when I leave early. That's what I call I'm leaving the Diddy party early. I'm sorry,
I
my
can't
bad.
with you. So
I'm embarrassed.
basically, I
I'm
ain't even gonna
embarrassed.
say it.
I'm gonna put my clothes on and I'm gonna go home. Now,
said
if you're
I
a
was
brother that can stand that her rubbing on you with some oil and then you can last that, then you go other.
In the
further.
words of,
yeah,
in the
you
words
was
of
at a
Big
Diddy
John.
party. But
In
hey,
the words
man,
of
I
Big
left
John,
early.
you got to get you a Bluetooth before you go in there.
Hey, I ain't blue.
They're not
I ain't-
sponsoring us.
They're not sponsoring that. I'm pretty sure they wasn't sponsoring them Diddy parties either. That was probably some laced up shit too.
Then see, look, y'all done shot bad strays today, bro.
Man,
bro,
Y'all
I'm
level
saying.
of jokes and shoot strays
Bro.
and everybody but
I'm pretty
Diddy.
sure everybody was up there.
What do you mean that he orchestrated it all? He's the orchestrator.
He's the ringmaster.
They don't call him the diddler for nothing.
I'm mad that you called him the ringmaster like that.
Bro.
He was stone cold before he got famous.
What?
Bro.
Only my wrestling fans know anything about that.
Diddy,
What?
Diddy playing all
Diddy
that
316 says you're getting baby oiled.
shit. You're getting diddled.
Slip and slide action all night long.
You're getting diddled.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so let me ask y'all this then, right? So conspiracy theorists say that this is a cover-up based around the fact that Diddy sued the liquor company and won. Any thoughts?
So this is retribution.
Yes, that's the claim.
Retribution.
I mean, what?
I'm gonna say the devil's name. Hey, Clive Davis.
It's
you,
possible.
bro. It's you, bro.
Wait, y'all shooting strays.
I don't know about
I
Clive
would,
Davis.
I would
but
say
I'm-
y'all
it's
going way
possible.
past it. So we're saying that the liquor company lost, right? So the parent company of Ciroc had a case against them with Sean, and they wind up losing $60 million in the end. The background conversation is after that happened, the hit was out to destroy him and make sure he couldn't spend that $60 million.
$60 million to that
So how
company,
long
to
did
that
it
liquor
take
company. That's a drop in the
before-
bucket, man. I'm not going with that.
Before
one,
they
That's a
came
drop
out
in
and
the
said
bucket,
he was the
man.
diddler.
No, I'm saying like
That's what
the
I'm
conspiracy theory is that this person went against them, their major power, and they was like, we don't play that.
We're gonna get you.
We gonna get you. And it didn't take much to be like, hey, you boy out here being freaky deaky live, and then once you get that, you have Rihanna drop her case. And her case originally was for the same amount of money that he paid out for. That the second part of the conspiracy theory is that it was perfect timing with Rihanna basically I'm putting my things up because I don't know if any of this is true.
Fingers, right?
I don't know if any of this is true. But the conspiracy theory is that Rihanna came to him first and was like, yo, I got to tell her book. I'm going to get the videos and everything. I'm going to tell everything. Give me this amount of money. And he was like, no, we're not doing that. Came back around again, was like, yo, we gonna do that. You better give us that money. It's like, no. And it's like, all right, we gonna take you to court for that money because we gonna get it out you. Settle out of court instantaneously, same amount of money.
Right.
So they was like, after that was done, the big companies was like, oh, bet, look, he hot. And you just thought you was gonna play us. We got you. Bing, bing, bing. And that's what they did. I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying.
Anything's possible.
I'm just saying, allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what they was
possible.
up. So,
Man, that's
But, I mean-
I think that was kind of. I think that would feel.
you
kind
feel
of
like
a
it's
reach.
far-fetched?
I think it's kind of a reach.
So
See, I don't. I think that's right in line. You're a major liquor company. You got sued for the fact that you were lying about the product that you were supposed to be doing under someone else's name and the setup of their ownership of that. So their deal was supposed to be that, yes, I will do your whole setup for Ciroc and what you want to do with marketing, but you're going to give me a company where I have a subsidiary liquor company for this tequila, and we're gonna set it up. And then when I go out to look at where you are supposed to be growing the agave,
right, though. That cacti.
you don't have nothing out there. You're doing nothing out there.
Ain't nothing but dirts.
Yeah, I complain, right? And then you say, hey, man, this whatever. And I say, oh, man, I'm about to sue y'all. Y'all basically used me for the face of this vodka to sell this vodka to Black America. This what you was on. And they like, yeah, basically, because you don't own nothing. And then that's why he had his suit. So we come back around full circle. And so it's like, it does play out in a way where I can say those things could have occurred that way. I'm not saying, because I've heard people say, yo, every time somebody get caught doing some wild freaky shit, then we throw out a conspiracy theory that sounds like the Bill Cosby one. Bill Cosby went down based on the NBC idea. Right. And so I'm not one to push that, but I am one to say sometimes I do feel like these power companies do play those kind of games to destroy people when they get on their nerves, especially if you have kind of evidence or you played too many games with them where you thought you were powerful and it was like, no, not really.
60 million, man. I think that's a drop in the bucket today.
Well, it was 100 million at first, and they wound up selling out for the 60 million.
Okay, but they
That's
settled
still
for
a lot
60.
of money, bro.
Yes,
Come
I
on
understand
now,
this is a
bro.
lot of money, but do you understand how much money they still can gain? People ain't up on it. People ain't gonna
They
stop
still
drinking
making
this shit.
Ciroc, nigga. You know what I'm
People
saying?
ain't gonna stop drinking this shit.
The reason why y'all not gonna stop drinking is because now you've been pre-programmed to feel like that. But Ciroc is probably taking a hit based off the fact that it was so tightly connected with Diddy.
It's probably not getting the advertisement that it was.
I don't think
with Diddy's
that-
face.
I don't
But
think
I
that
just think
conspiracy theory holds
No,
water.
I'm saying to you that
Not
I
enough
guarantee
money
you
involved.
less chicks are buying Ciroc based on the fact that it's directly connected to Diddy. And we all know that when it comes to flavored liquors, those are your primary consumers.
True.
right.
That's what I'm saying to you. So I'm saying, if you say this dude is doing some freaky deaky shit, and we've been talking about this shit for over a month, right? It's probably less girls that's going into the liquor store and saying, let me get this flavor Ciroc at this current time. I guarantee you they've taken some kind of hit.
Or it's the total flip. They going in there and grabbing it, talking about I'll let him diddle me.
God.
Only Jizzle. That's why I love when you pop in on the shows. It's always a good time.
They out there though, you know what I'm talking
I
about?
believe they is out there. It's some of look. It's always some crazy ones.
They out there though.
Always crazy. They out
It's always some crazy ones. They don't give a shit. They gonna make that power move.
So,
All right. So we're done with the Diddy talk.
Diddler.
They wild as hell. They wild as hell.
Tune in next time. Same diddle channel.
Same diddle time. I can't with y'all. Be wildin'. Be wildin' on here. Everybody be wondering why. Man, what just be going on your show? Alcohol and party favors, and they be wildin'. They don't give a shit. Speaking of people that's wildin', recently in the news, they had a story of King, son of T.I., being confronted by him daddy and Lil Boosie about his gangster music and illegal guns on set. Y'all thoughts?
So I understand your viewpoint from when we earlier discussed this.
But
You gotta say it for the people. We recording right now. They don't know what my viewpoint was.
I apologize. So it's a daddy's place to chastise his child. Correct?
Correct.
Well, all right, then.
Facts.
That's where I'm at with it then.
That's where I'm at with it.
Facts.
Had T.I. and Boosie just ran up on some random kids doing a video and be like, oh, what y'all doing these guns? And I had to do this. Man, hold on. First off, bro, you ain't my daddy. You did the shit. And I'm following what you did. Like I was saying, you led the way for this shit. For the had guns. And didn't they chase you out of BET Awards and shit? And grab your ass up for guns.
Then they come to your house and be like, you have an arsenal for someone that's not supposed to have any guns.
But to see all of your guns.
Yes, but for that to be their sons, man, y'all was born with silver spoons in your mouth at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they're saying to their children.
Yeah, well, it was their kids. So I get it, but then at the same time, like I said, like you couldn't have run that same rhetoric on somebody that wasn't your son, because it'd be like, man, hey man, you did the shit too, bro. Get out my face.
Well, look,
and you couldn't do nothing but take that shit. You can't.
I will push back. I will push back a little bit. My pushback will be this, right? I think the reason why it made news is because of the two individuals that showed up. Even though they were directly connected and everything else, there's a certain part of us that's going to be like, this seems kind of hypocritical.
And
that's what it boils down to. And some of us don't want to say that because, yes, we understand that they're being fathers, they're being adults, they're doing the right thing. You grew up with bread. This doesn't make a lot of sense for you to be telling people you're going to slide on anybody because you got guap. Sit your ass down and twinkle your toes in the pool, sir. What are you doing? But it's kind of bogus when the two dudes your whole career is built on. I slap niggas, shoot niggas, sell dope, bitch. This is what I do. It's kind of hard to tell somebody don't be rapping crazy and talking crazy and you ain't on that, but then you got videos like put your coochie on the video for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like you got shit that you done said and did in the public eye where it's gonna be hard for us to take you seriously when you step into your adult lane. And yes, we do know you adult and you get to do some adult shit over here and some parenting shit over here. And a lot of the scrutiny is just because we are watching. And so therefore we can see.
We watch where you came from.
That, you know, it's kind of hypocritical.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, with those gentlemen being in our age bracket, they being dads. Because I mean, they
was 100. I mean, what T.I. told him was some real shit. Like, you're out here with drugs and illegal guns. That's a Fed case if they want to give you the Fed case. Now, most likely, they're not even going to investigate. Like, if you on some real deal smart people shit, they're not really even going to investigate the guns. If you say, I got a cameraman out here, we shooting a video, we shooting a movie, yada, yada, yada. Now, they might send the people down there to ask you where the motherfucking permits are. Yes. But they might not press you as hard if you're doing all the other stuff so it looks like you being legit. You're not just being a criminal, being a moron. But T.I. told you the truth, which he's supposed to do because he your daddy. But it's hard to say, yo, you live down south, everybody raps like this, you're trying to get in the game, your daddy is a major person that raps like this. How I'm not supposed to try to do that.
That's how you get in the game, though. You gotta rap about that.
I mean, it's not like King's about to put out a slow song. Like T.I. was like, you got girls out here make some slow music. Hey, man, come on, man.
Wait a minute.
The chicks ain't about to buy that. They about to be a failure. I can't see King in a motherfucking turquoise suit that's sparkly dancing around. It's over. You something that.
His teeth gonna take up the whole video.
Oh, you know, just more shots. Man.
I'm just saying,
my staff don't give a shit. They shoot shots at everybody.
Man, veneers, man.
Everybody.
And they ain't good for everybody. You should have kept the diamonds in your mouth. I wouldn't have, respect you more for that. But
Too funny.
Them cats, they gotta ride off their daddy legacy, man. You'll never.
I don't think it can work. I'm just gonna tell you.
Them two dudes.
He
just
can rap, but
them two.
not about.
No, they can't. No, they can't.
I haven't heard of them.
Neither one of them.
Again,
is they?
You having a subject matter conversation?
Huh?
You having a subject matter conversation? You saying that he can rap, He just can't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I'm with you on that.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'm with you
I'll
on
take
that.
But
like I said, I'm just making fun of T.I. actually told him, like, you got with girls out here, you probably should make slow music. And I was just like, no.
But then at the end of the day, man,
just
what
rap about
I'm
something
hearing,
else.
man, they can't rap either. Though.
I hear you. I understand, bro. I'm
gonna take my shit back.
But
man. They can't rap,
it was
bro.
his daddy who
The
came
few
at
things
him
that
like
I did
that.
here was just like, ugh.
It was his daddy, and whether his daddy is the king of gangster rap down southern gangster rap or not is irrelevant at this point.
So is daddy first?
Daddy first.
Okay.
Hey, look.
I can accept that.
Look,
I can accept that.
Yeah, look, little boy.
I mean, when I'm talking to my
you know
son,
what I mean?
I can
Right.
totally
You know what I
understand
mean?
that. Like I said, the only reason you're getting scrutiny from the general public is based
'Cause
upon
who you are and
who
what
you
you
are,
do.
and what you was doing before. Like us outside of that, yeah, we looking at you like, yo, bro, you look crazy. Like this shouldn't be videotaped. Right. We shouldn't be privy to this show.
We really shouldn't have though.
No, but you know, one of the
That's
kids,
that's
one of the people that was
shit,
at the
man.
video shoot recorded that and then put it out.
Right.
You know who
And
did
then when
it?
you look at all the faces, they was all kind of like they was trying to hide their face. Like, man, I hope my daddy don't see this shit.
Bro.
My daddy gonna be tripping, man. You know, this my daddy gun.
Yeah, I
man.
was just about to say, then my daddy got
My daddy good.
Bro,
Oh,
I'm just
shit.
saying. That's what
I
I'm saying.
fucked up.
That's why I'm saying. Had they ran up on, had it not been King and Lil Boosie or whatever his name is, had it not been they sons.
It wasn't
run
their
up-
sons. It was
just King.
It was just King. Boosie
Okay.
was witty.
Oh, I thought
No, it wasn't
no.
their sons. It was
So-
just.
no,
So
okay.
do you think that?
No, Lil Boosie
do you-
said Lil Boosie's son was in the video. Like he was there too.
I'm probably sure he was there, but it was King shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, like, okay, but Boosie can say that's too, bro. Like, look, man, I did all that shit, so you didn't have to.
They
But like
know
I
what
said,
it takes to be
it's-
high.
it's they-
That's
it's
the
they
general
sons.
argument all the
It's
time,
they
though.
sons.
Yeah.
And they
You know
ran
what
up
I'm
on
saying?
somebody
That's
else.
fatherhood in
Bro,
general.
that shit out of
I've
here,
been
bro.
through.
Bro.
That's every dad. I've been through this,
But
son.
we
like I
also-
could literally tell y'all if I look. You know what? I'm gonna do it just for shits and giggles because I know nobody watches my show, so I'm gonna see. My son got caught doing the sneaky deaky. He did everything wrong you could think of in the scenario as a man.
Oh shit.
It was so bad that I didn't scold him for trying to getting caught. I scolded him for how stupid he was or how he got caught.
Right.
It was one of them like,
Your plan was trash. son.
your plan was atrocious.
So
Your
garbage.
plan was trash.
This was the worst plan I've ever heard. I've been around a lot of men. This is not the plan, son. You went upstairs instead of in the basement? You got a real basement and you went upstairs? You are as stupid as they get.
You snuck her upstairs.
Yes.
Oh.
You
Yes.
snuck her upstairs.
And when I say clown
Bro, come
shit,
on now. The easiest routes.
So now
The
both of y'all got to
easiest
take the
routes.
walk of shame.
Yes.
Bro, little girl, come down here.
Yes.
Look up. Oh.
Yes.
It's the word down.
Flashlight. I heard it was a flashlight. Like, boop, and that ain't you, and that ain't all you. You skinny. Pull it back. I heard it was one of them capers.
Oh, shit. Nigga, I got caught in the closet, bro.
And look. And he not dumb, but I was like, nothing in that plan made sense. Nothing. I keep the name of the guilty from being said.
Bro. Bro, that shit's funny.
That plan
That's
was
funny.
whack, son.
Bro.
Whack, bro.
He wanted it.
I don't know if you wrote. I don't know if
He
you did
wanted
that
to
in
do
crayon, but that was
He
whack.
wanted to do
That was trash.
Like,
Trash.
let's go upstairs.
Trash.
Let's go upstairs. I'm gonna sneak you upstairs.
Never.
Oh, brother.
I'm
Never. She up there?
I'm gonna sneak you
My
upstairs.
mama up there? Never.
Oh, son.
Never.
No.
You about to
The
get
first-
it.
from
You
the
about
first-
to. You about most people's scenarios. You got to get it in the living room of my mama upstairs, or you
Or
get it
the
in the basement.
Hold up, no. Why ain't get outside?
It was nice, no, because they bougie nowadays. You ain't getting none of that teenage love
On the
outside
grass?
Bruh.
in
On the
the
grass,
fresh
in the
air.
backyard?
In the fresh
It's
air.
the best time.
Look,
Nope.
I'm finna slide upstairs.
Nope.
I'm finna go get 2 blankets.
Nope,
I'll be
nope,
right
none
back.
of that action, bro. Y'all missing,
Bruh,
y'all missing
that
that.
was-
None of
No
that action.
plan
They
whatsoever.
They doing none of that
Hey,
nowadays, bro.
Bro, she probably was like, I'm gonna
that's
give
the
it to you.
plan.
He was like,
Well, of course she said that because she showed up at your house and you snuck her in. She
like,
she knew.
bro,
Look,
his brain
I'll tell
went
you this.
boom.
Look, I'll tell y'all this, right?
brain went
the
boom.
the best scenario you can have in life as a man is being a teenage boy and some girl agreed to come to the house during late night hours. If anybody has to put out in any girl scenario there is, she got to put out. Bitch, you are risking me getting put out and being on the streets.
Right.
You got to put out.
Gots to.
If there's any time where I can say, like, this ain't prom night, this ain't our first date, anything that men can say is some shit where women be like, that don't even make no sense. This the one time there's no defense for it. You got to 100% put out if you are the sneaker in girl.
You knew what you was coming for?
Yeah. There's no conversation that I could have had with you to be like, hey, my mama here, but you could come over because she sleep. And you not about to put out? You go get to my house and be like, I'm cycling. What? Y'all lying to me. I don't want to. You make me know. What?
I just came over to play the game with you.
I just want to play Madden with you.
What? Okay, you got
That 2K25 just dropped. Let's get it. No, bro. There's nothing she can say. There's not nothing she can say, bro. She came over inappropriate hours under the threat of getting cussed out and beat up. You better give me some draws.
Draws.
Draws is always gonna be the key word on this show.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta give me some draws for that, bro.
Gotcha.
If I'm 16 and I get caught with you in the house and I'm going on punishment for the next 6 months or some crazy shit and possibly assaulted.
You gonna hear about me on the news.
And you didn't give me none? Ooh, wait. You talking about I hate your gut status? Bro, every time I see you in the hallway, I probably grumble and be like, I hate that bitch. I'm just keeping it real with you. I just keeping it real with you, bro.
Bitch's rumor about you.
Bro.
Something. You got,
bro, I be telling people lies about you.
You got a wart on your booty.
It was strong when I took the leggings off. I couldn't breathe. I'm throwing you under the bus. True or not true, I'm throwing you under the bus.
You can't come over my house.
Because I know how my mama would have handled it. First, I'd have got beaten to a bloody pulp.
In front of you.
In front of you. He ain't lying. In front of you. And then after that, I couldn't have came outside, bro, until a whole nother season went by.
Oh, do you listen?
If it happened in spring, you didn't see me until the beginning of the summer.
If I'd have been caught, bro. Look, listen.
I ain't never been caught like that. Bro, not like that.
I got sort of caught.
I ain't never been caught.
I had to take medications, and I was 15. And my little brother told on me because at 15, 16.
Hey, is this the little brother with the G in his name?
Bro, listen, we ain't gonna talk about.
That's a yes or no question.
I mean, sure it is.
Okay, sure I know who you is. I didn't know you was a snitch like that.
God
Continue.
A nigga saw me taking my medication and told on me, and so my father confronted me. You know what I'm talking about?
Hold on. Third rail, check the time for us because I don't know how much time we got. I want you to get into the video and we done fucked up. I don't want to fuck this story up, but this time it's gonna be good. All right, so look, this is what we gonna do. We're gonna take a commercial break. We're gonna come back to get this story of how your brother.
Oh no, see, don't turn it into like that. But I'm just telling one of my stories, sir.
Okay,
for sure.
Yeah,
okay.
We gonna get.
We coming back for the Jizzle story.
We need that story.
Hey, look, we come back for the. Is that fair? We come back for the Jizzle story.
That's fine.
All right, so hey, look. Somebody did this. I used to do this on my show all the time. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
All right.
Moo, I got it. Watch out. Yo. It's T Crazy, the real and not the fake. And you tuning in with Shots Fired Podcast with my boy Simon Phoenix. This shit is fire. How I know? He interviewed me. Check in, tune in, clock in. Huh?
So now, can we get this story, please, sir?
Do I gotta start from the beginning or?
Yeah, start from the beginning. They might not, you know.
I mean,
for sake of clips.
Right. So if you guys remember, right, we talking about a young man sneaking a young woman into the house,
getting your creep on in your house and trying not to get caught by your mama.
You know what I mean? So I'm speaking on behalf of that shit didn't happen in our households. As you first said, if you got caught doing such and such, you get the crap beat out of you per se. You know what I'm saying?
You're getting the shit beat out. Your mama fucking you up.
So this is like some aftermath shit. So I didn't necessarily get caught, but I thought I had got something, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, so you thought you had the heebie-jeebies.
You know what I'm talking about? So
that boy thought he had the heebie-jeebies.
It was around the time where I could go myself to my doctor. I didn't have to have my parents' permission. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
They had to have my parents' permission to do so, so I did so. Got swabbed down. Anybody who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
They got the poking you. That hurt.
I went to IRL in real life. You know what I'm talking about? So anybody who knows know that even before you get the result, they issue you the medication.
Talking to the mic.
Anybody who knows.
Just move the mic so it's pointed towards you.
I'm sorry, bro.
You move the chair.
Listen,
When you move the chair, you gotta put the mic back where it goes. Now talk.
Can you hear me?
I'm just looking at the levels. Your levels is all fucked up because you wasn't talking in the mic.
David Ruffin on. It's David Ruffin on.
That's all right.
Is my levels
Go ahead,
on?
get your nice like this on.
It's your.
Dang. Dang. Get on, get it on.
But anyway, I was able to go to the doctor myself and get my own medication, explain myself to my doctor per se. You know what I'm talking about? He had to keep that private. I was like 16 at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have something?
No, I didn't. No. But like I said, anybody who knows they issue you the medication before you get your results. You know what I'm talking about? And you start on the case of the medication. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody who know.
Yeah.
You know
They just give you the meds first. They don't give a shit. They like, you got the heebie-jeebies? Take this. Shut up.
So I'm taking these pills, and my little brother see it. And he like, what's that? I tell him, mind's business. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he like, I'm telling. And I suppose he was concerned about me. You know
He
what I'm
thought you
saying?
was taking drugs?
I suppose so. I mean,
Because that sounds like some real hater shit. You see me taking pills and I don't gotta explain it to you. I need to break it down to you.
You gotta think about it, bro. This is probably the
Hey.
just say no error.
Hey,
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give his brother a pass because I know him. G,
Bro.
I know you.
bro, listen. So he told my daddy on me, bro, and I've never been jacked up as, bro. I got collared. Anybody do you know what collared is?
Yeah.
So he grabbed you by your shirt and fucked your collar all up.
You know what I'm talking about? I got collared, bro. What's going on? I said, what are you talking about? I don't even know. I said, you told me you was taking some pills. What you taking pills for? Cause I don't know about you, but I feared my father.
Everybody feel their daddy.
You know what
If
I'm
you
talking
got a daddy in your life, your daddy is the one person you feel like Mike could punch you in your chest and his arm come through the
Feared my
other
father.
side.
You know what I'm talking about? So my breathing all hard and heavy. So I state my case. I thought I had got something, and such or whatever.
I got some coochie,
You know what I'm talking about?
and I thought she set me on fire.
You know
I
what
was
I
trying
mean?
to take care of it. I ain't want everybody in my business
You know
because
what I mean?
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed.
And the look on his face when I said it was, it was one of, okay, I'm sorry I jacked you up, but I think I must continue with the course of action which I'm going through. And again, anybody who's had a father who's roughed him up a little bit over whatever, know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking
Hey,
about?
that's called I done already started down this street.
Down this road. Yeah,
When you a dad, you know what that
ain't
is.
no U-turns. We gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving forward here, son.
Even though you have introduced new information, we are still on the course of fucking you up.
And that's where it's gonna hurt me more than
Where
it
the
hurts
hurt
you.
you come from.
That's where that comes from.
We gotta stay the course. You know what I'm saying?
That's the I'm sorry without saying I'm sorry.
So he was like, "You out here fucking, huh?" I said, yeah. I said, yeah. He said, girls? I said, yeah.
Fuck. Wait a minute, Dad. Now you insulting me, nigga. Wait a minute. That was an insult. Like, wait.
Hey, look.
Hold on.
I gotta get some pushback. On behalf of your dad, for all the dads out there, it's something about you gotta make sure that your son
ask.
is straight.
You gotta ask.
You gotta ask at some point. You need him to say it to you so you can look him in his little beady eyes and be like, okay, I'm sure that you like broads, right? Like, you can accept a whole lot of shit as a dad. So, but a lot of dads gonna feel some kind of way if you say, nah, man, I like Tyrone. You like, God damn.
Hey.
Shit, I ain't gonna get no
Put it like this.
grandkids out of you.
Bruh. That's my exact
You
quote.
suck.
Ain't gonna get grandkids
But
out of me, bro.
after answering the question, I got let go and was able to run away.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Live the pound, take a chick to pound town another day.
But that goes to what you were saying. That shit, especially if you got caught. Back in the day when we was young, 15,
Back in
13,
the day.
14, 15, all that shit.
When I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
You get caught doing it, or anything
Close to
Close
doing
to
it? Because there's a lot of people that was victims of getting beat on because y'all was playing hide and go get it. You didn't even know what you were supposed to. You didn't even know what the real objective of hide and go get it was. You didn't know what the get it part was. You just wanted to play.
Bro,
You found out with the fast girl. Every boy found out with the fast girl what hide and go get it really was about.
Yeah.
The first time you played, you was like, I don't know what's going on. And then randomly, the fast girl caught you and started touching on your parts. She was like, hey, oh, wait, and my parts reacted.
Right.
This might be fun.
Thank you.
Oh, man, good times. Okay, so we had a question of the day. And Jizzle, anytime we have a random guest on the show, we like to ask them their question of the day. So since you're the random guy today,
Random guy.
Random dude.
we would like to know what conversation or what question you have for us
So-
over here at Shots Fired, the
It
podcast.
came across my feed.
Okay.
So
If it starts with it came across your feed,
Well, it depends on how debaucherous his friends
it's
is.
gonna be debaucherous.
no, I mean it's really simple. It really is simple. Why come these days all of a sudden, damn near anything a man do is considered sassy or zesty to a woman?
Ooh. That's deep.
Well,
You dig what I'm saying?
Is it as deep as the knife that they trying to plunge in your heart by calling you zesty and sassy?
Yes.
You got a Newport? Give me a Newport, sir.
I could do that. This show is not sponsored by Newports. We suggest that the Surgeon General tells you, just like we do, please
Hey.
don't start
If
smoking.
you buy a pack, read the side.
And say, brother,
And that was a terrible toss.
brother, at the end of the day, they're called Newports,
Right.
not supports.
Right.
Support your own habits.
So,
We support our
okay,
habits
why are men getting the title zesty?
And or sassy.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do before we get off into this? It just popped in my head.
What's that?
Shout out to Smokey Bones and T Crazy, our normal sidekicks on the show.
Yeah. We
We
jump right
give
in
them
'cause
no
we got
love
people
today.
here.
No love today. We so sorry. We apologize for that.
All apologies.
Okay, so now back to you in this zesty conversation. Anytime I hear that phrase being used, I normally just take it as the same way that when I was a younger man, they would call us gay if you gave them pushback. I believe it's just a way to assault your manhood and make you shut up.
But they're not demonstrated it as such. They're offering it up as, I don't even know what to call it. You dig what I'm saying? And I understand your explanation of it, most certainly. It is a form of shutdown intimidation, not only to knock you off your square, but to demean you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. And yes.
But it's only because we giving them the energy when they say it. It's more or less because we giving them the same energy that they would give us.
Well, I mean, bro, it's the harshest thing you could say to a man. To say to a straight man to suggest that his behavior or activity is feminine or homosexual
Guards and
is
shields going up.
100% something that you're saying to react to his inner core. That's his ick. So he's 100% going to react to that. So for me, I've always took it as any of those gestures is a use to not stay on topic. I'm really big on people getting in arguments with you, but they can't stay on topic. They can't stay on what they want to stay on because they can't defend themselves. And I think a lot of times now, women are saying, oh, look, men have podcasts. They got microphones and little devices. They making little shows and all they do is be hating on us. And in reality, a lot of men is just telling their story. And yes, we got assholes that
It's
are
like
out
y'all
there.
I can tell my truth. I'm living my truth.
Are you living in your truth, sir?
I'm telling
Yeah.
I'm telling my truth. I'm telling what
I just think
how
that men
dirty
now
and
can push
gangsta
back.
Y'all is, and then it's just the fact that brothers can gravitate toward what I'm talking about, just like females talk about how they, oh yeah, I feel you, girl. Yeah, I went through the same thing. Yeah, brothers, we feel that too. So guess what? Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Drizzle, drizzle.
Bitch.
Facts. I would just like to put the cherry on top of that. Look, what it really boils down to, I gave you my politically correct version of that. What this really boils down to is the fact that there's a lot of women who they have in their minds This is how it's supposed to go. And when you push back or do not do those things, you are now zesty based on you are not following the script they have for your ass. And a lot of men are now paying attention and they feel like, and I'm not a big fan of talking about your feelings because I feel like your feelings, yes, they can be valid, but they are not important in the grand scheme of things.
And they're very weaponizable.
But I do understand where men are like, yo, we tired of that bullshit you trying to run on me. You're not going to just call me a bird, for lack of a better word. You saying I'm zesty, you calling me a bird, you calling me a girl, you trying to say that I'm feminine. I don't like that. And a lot of men are paying attention and they don't like that. And they're expressing themselves, whether they're doing it this way on podcasts and shows like this, or whether they're just saying in general conversations on social media, I'm not buying that bullshit you selling. You can't sell me that. Yes, I'm zesty. If I'm arguing with you, yes, I'm arguing with you trying to get you to see the point that you want stupid people shit. And that don't make me a girl. That because I am willing to communicate to you that your point, from my point of view, is wrong, does not make me a girl, does not make me homosexual, does not make me weak. It makes me an individual that wants to argue over this point.
And ain't that the key? Oh, well, we need y'all to communicate. But then when we communicate, when I tell you my point and tell you that your point is wrong, then it's a whole,
Well, even,
you zesty.
not even necessarily that your point is wrong, but you're not even trying to. I see you, I hear you, and not necessarily validate your motherfucking point or opinion, but I have one and two. I've got one as well, and mine's not invalid because you believe yours is valid.
That's very true. To tie a bow on it, a lot of the time, it's the fact that they're not used to the pushback. The fact of the matter is a lot of women come to us as mandom and says, hey, you're not emotionally intelligent, but they ain't did the work to actually have someone who's emotionally intelligent enough to tell them, yo, you doing this, it's bullshit, stop doing it. And then when it's done, it's a problem. Or, hey, this is the information that you need, act accordingly. And they won't believe you even though you're telling them the absolute truth. Because, like I said, a lot of them form a scenario or a plan in their mind, and when it doesn't go the way their plan wants it to go, that's where the problem comes in, and that's where the assault of the person comes in, and that's where men have the problem at. Is because we are telling you what we want, and then you telling us shut the fuck up. We are saying, oh, I don't like that. You telling me shut the fuck up.
Right.
That's what that means. When you telling me I'm zesty because I'm arguing with you, if I say, hey, I like Donald Trump, this my reasons, and then you just tell me shut the fuck up, oh, you being zesty because you arguing with me, Kamala should be the president. Bro, that's a dumb reason to call me zesty, and that proves my point of you just don't want to argue the points. Because you wanted to argue the points, you would. You would have something to back up, you would have some facts, you would have some data, you would argue your point. A lot of times, that's how men come into the scenario, and we're being treated this way to make us acquiesce, make us be quiet, make us sit down.
I like that, sir. Acquiesce.
You know, I use some words with some syllables around here.
As a friend of mine would
you
say,
got some book learning.
I got some education, baby.
that's a 50 center.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to GRPS when they was doing their job.
For real, though, you know what I mean? We have vocabulary, sir.
I got some book learning.
Yeah, man.
I got a bit of vocabulary,
You know,
sir.
but I think that's really the bigger debate, because even like we have this conversation behind closed doors a lot. Why is there a beef between the sexes? And really what it is one of the sexes want control, but they don't want accountability, and they don't want to build anything. And when they get trapped in arguments that they can't win, this is why we get assaulted with those kind of conversations you're talking about.
That's what we get
because
with those words.
they can't stay on topic to prove their point on why they're right. And so that's what you do when you can't win. Is you know what I'm saying? If you arguing with somebody,
shit in the game?
yeah. As men, we've
It's to
seen
throw
it.
you off. It's the curveball.
Yeah, as men, we've seen it plenty of times.
We knocking them out the park.
We've been arguing about sports or some shit, and then a motherfucker just start singing on you instantly.
Even
You
if
like,
abroad
bro,
is being
I was
funny
arguing
about
Barry
it, it's
Sanders
not-
is the
she's not
greatest.
really being serious about
You
it.
can't argue it. You done told me I'm black and I'm ugly while we arguing about Barry Sanders being the dopest running back ever. Because you can't prove me wrong.
Right.
This is why you went down that route. Same thing. Exact same thing.
Exactly.
Anything else you guys need to cover before we get up out of here?
Ain't no other subject, none of that. We run out of time, is we?
I mean, we just about over. We probably got about 10 minutes left. So nothing else?
Rando?
Hey,
You got a rando?
I mean,
we could go for a rando. I'll give you 5 minutes on the rando.
So a lot of shit cruises across my feed. You know what I'm talking
Okay,
about?
so what's your next rando?
So listen. So how many of us as men have stories of I was 14 and this grown woman gave me a little bit?
I would probably say 25% of us.
yeah, 25%. Because I won't say I was groped by an older girl.
Okay.
I was probably like,
take it that
but
far.
it wasn't like older. She was probably like 17. I was like 13.
We could even
know what I'm
lessen
saying?
it. We can even lessen it like that. It don't even necessarily have to be.
I think it happens as part of nature. What you
know what
want?
I'm talking about?
What's the
So-
point? Where you going with
So,
this?
as a man, do you see that as sexual assault?
No. As a straight man, nothing is
As a
sexual
straight
assault.
man,
Nothing crosses the sexual assault
Until you
line.
penetrate my hole.
Nope. For men, you right, but no. I would say it's bigger than that. I would say for men, the sexual assault starts for us when we would naturally say no, right? So women have a line that is your no. Men have the same line. Ours is just further up in the freaky deaky scale of you saying no. So for men, right, the same way as a woman would say, I wouldn't want an ugly motherfucker with one tooth touching on me in the club. I feel like that might be sexual assault, right? For a man, ours is like, yo, she looked like part bear.
No, thank you.
I'm good. That would really have to be the sexual assault for us. Most of the time, the margin is way bigger for us to be like, yeah, she touched me inappropriately. I wasn't tripping. Ask yourself how many times you was in the bar as a man and you've been groped. You know what I'm saying? Like most men have been groped in the bar by women. Drunk women will touch you inappropriately when you're in a bar.
That they will.
So most of us never took it as this is sexual assault. We took it as she tried to figure out if I got the goods to give her the business, I can do what I'm going to do. You never took it further than that. To you, that's what it was. But if the shoe was on the other foot, when men grope women, they feel some kind of way and they should, right? Because they're not asking for that. Same way we not asking for that, but we accept it as part of the mating dance because for us, that's what we want.
And it's based on looks. If you a fine brother,
Yes.
you touch a girl ass and walk the fuck off, and she be like, hold on, who touched my ass? And then it be you, and she like, all right.
You still might get slapped though.
No, she probably gonna say something. Don't be touching
with
my
you,
ass.
but you still might get slapped.
let you touch her ass, and you look like Igor. She calling the police. Sexual assault. That man touched my ass. Da, da, da.
Okay, so
but then
you
I done
post-
had some big backs. I done had some polar bears touch me on the ass, and I just like, okay.
He said some big backs and some polar bears.
Big back.
Grab him up and take him to the house. Okay, so person that posed this to us, what's your thoughts?
So, whether it's acceptable or not,
Yeah.
it's still SA, sir.
Bro. Okay, fine.
That's my
If
big
you
point.
want to
That's
take
all.
it to that level, it's
Oh,
yes,
that's fine.
it is. Yes,
I-
it is.
yeah,
If
like-
I'm
like,
just saying,
as
like,
men, we would
But
agree
as
with that.
men, you don't see it as so. As
No,
most
you don't.
men, even the 25% that it actually happens to, don't see it as such, and even the motherfucking other 75% don't see it as such. as well.
No,
Yeah, even
because
the
for
men-
men, that's part of our fantasy. No, you're playing with us if you tell me as a man, you were not a young man and you wish that somebody mama touched you inappropriately. It's plenty of people that you met. You got a secretary, you got a teacher, you got an aide, you got some lady, even
That
if it's
was
the
older than
McDonald's
you.
girl, you have some girl that you was looking at when you figured out what men and girls do. You was like, I wish she touched me.
in my naughty parts.
And the people that had it happen, whether it's your homeboy sister and she's 16 and you 14 and she lets you touch her titties and you was like, oh my God, I touched my titties and touched my penis. This is the greatest day of my life. That's boys. For
She
us,
showed
it's
me
a
her
great
boobies,
time.
I like them too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For boys, it's a great time.
Vicky Valancourt.
Because that's what you on. That's why I said it's different, even though the standard of the law is the same.
Yeah.
That for men is different because that's normally what you want. Even if, like, come on, man, every man got a chick that's subpar that's to touch you inappropriately and you let it happen.
Right.
You done put yourself in a position where you was hanging out at a party,
Shooting pool or something. It always happened to me shooting
I was
pool.
having drinks, shooting pool like
You
he
bent
talking
over the
about.
table,
You bent over the table with a
She was
girl.
subpar.
And that swamp donkey come through and wave her flipper and hit you on the ass.
And next thing you know, you at her house doing the horizontal mambo. I mean the mambo.
Right.
You out there getting it. You know what I'm saying? So no, I think it's different for men. It shouldn't be for the letter of the law, but how we're built is different.
It's different.
That was my extra. Anybody else?
No, I'm good. I'm getting up out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here.
I'm getting up out of here.
That's all, sir.
All right.
I felt like I came with fire topics, Nick.
Yeah, you came with you was a great addition this
You
week.
was like an in-house call-in. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate you popping
Show,
in and do your thing. All right, so this has been Shots Fired Podcast. You see how dope I am when I go into my announcer voice? You like that shit, don't you?
Oh.
Hey, don't start, because your shit is different.
Breaking news.
No,
My shit.
you sound corny when you do
No,
it.
you don't understand.
You don't understand. You sound corny when you do
have
it.
no
Chet
clue.
Backwood coming soon.
This has been Shots Fired Podcast Sunday Night Rant. I have been your boy Simon Phoenix for Joker, for Smokey Bones and T Crazy that ain't here, for our special guest tonight,
Jizzle for shizzle. Remember that.
and for Third Rail, that was the background cameraman and all around. Hey, we need a little livelihood energy in the building.
Right on, right.
Thank you, gentlemen, for participating in tonight's show. For y'all that's watching,
ladies.
we'll holler at you next week. I'm gone. I holla.
One time.